Hi everybody, this is Sheilaaliens. Today is December 19th, 2011. And I wanted to show you guys the map I've been putting together of the HAZMAT mystery odor incidents that have been happening, that have been making people sick. And this is at zmaps.com, and it's the only site I could find that had a format that works for what I'm trying to do. A majority of these have a video with them, also a news story and a link to that news story. The red ones are the majority, and these are events that have taken place in 2011. They all pretty much follow the same kind of formula, which is people getting sick from a mystery odor, either at a school or a business, and source unknown. They don't know what's causing it. Usually it's an odor associated with it. A couple of them, there's no odor associated with it. So that's the red ones. The blue ones happened in 2010, and I'm not going to go any further back than that. So 2010 and 2011. And of course I'll be going into 2012 with this. The yellow ones are oddball events that I'm not sure if they fall in line with all of these other ones, but I found them odd anyway, like this one in Pleasant Hill, California on November 4th, 2011. 11 students sent to hospital after a diesel fuel leak on a school bus. I found that kind of weird. And then this one from Portland, Oregon, November 1st, 2011. 9 people were sent to the hospital Tuesday after carbon monoxide filled the Northeast Baptist Church. What I found strange about this was that the calls initially came in for an ammonia leak. There's two big differences between ammonia leak and carbon monoxide, because carbon monoxide is completely odorless, while an ammonia leak is the exact opposite, very detectable. So I just found it strange that initially the calls came in for an ammonia leak, and they're trying to pass it off as carbon monoxide. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but 9 people were sent to the hospital that time. These 2 brown ones are the first ones that I saw that got me into all of this. However, they don't have to do with anybody getting sick. Like this one in Seattle, Washington. Mystery goo geyser. And a mystery goo was spraying the streets of Seattle from the ground. Just some weird, sludgy looking nasty stuff. And then the other one is the North Canadian River in Oklahoma City. Had some strange looking foam floating on it and collecting on the banks. Oddly, it was the same exact color as the stuff coming out of the geyser in Seattle, Washington. And these events happened 3 days apart from each other, so you're not going to see any more of those, I don't think. And so that's what they are. We have the majority of them are red from 2011. The events that happened in 2010 will be in blue. Yellow events are ones I'm not sure about. And yeah, you can see for sure we have the majority of these happening on the East Coast. The state that has the most of these events within one state would be close call between Pennsylvania, Colorado, and Michigan, but Colorado takes the cake. Let's just take a look. November 18th, 2011, 15 students, 1 adult hospitalized at Blevins Middle School in Fort Collins, Colorado, sickened by mysterious odor. May 10th, 2011, more than 50 students and teachers became ill at Winona Elementary School. This is in Loveland, Colorado. And this one in Aurora, Colorado, Paris Elementary School, November 16th, 2011. 1 person was sent to a hospital, a school staff member. An irritating odor was in the school's kitchen. They say that it was a leaking refrigerator as the likely cause for that one. And then we have one on September 1st, 2011. 23 students and a staff member sent to the hospital after mystery odor detected. Graham Mesa Elementary School in Rifle, Colorado. They tested for carbon monoxide and natural gas, but no levels were found. And last but not least, out of Colorado, April 22nd, 2010. 11 students were sent to the hospitals with symptoms consistent with carbon monoxide poisoning. All of the tests came up negative for carbon monoxide. Isn't that funny? And that is in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So you got something going on in Colorado, for damn sure. And I know they are fracking near and in Aurora, Colorado. You can see that in my previous video about this, which is right here on the Aurora, Colorado incident marker. You can watch that video. There's one other way to look at these incidents, which is on this sidebar here. It lists them by number, and it's just kind of interesting to look at the titles because so many of these are schools. Blevins Middle School, Austin High School, Mast 6 through 12 Academy, Mont Middle School, Winona Elementary School. I mean, the vast majorities have happened at schools. You even have some churches in here and some businesses and stuff like that too. But by far, this is happening at schools, and I am concerned. And please bear in mind that this map is under construction constantly, and I will be adding more events as I come across them, both recent and retroactively, for events that happened in 2010 and 2011. Thank you so much for the support that you've all been showing me, and I'm glad you guys pushed me to do this because it needed to be done, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Thanks again. Much love. Meow.